In this video, I'll be sharing 10 money-saving rules that have changed my life. These are tips that you may not have heard before, but they have helped me save money and achieve my financial goals. By the end of this video, you'll have a fresh perspective on your finances and you'll be one step closer to achieving your financial dreams. Rule 1. Implement the 30-day rule. We live in a world where we're constantly bombarded with advertisements and temptations to buy things we don't really need. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and make a purchase we later regret. But by implementing the 30-day rule, you're giving yourself a buffer to step back and evaluate whether or not the purchase is truly necessary. In those 30 days, you might find that you no longer want or need the item, or you might realize that it's something you can live without or find a cheaper alternative for. By delaying the purchase, you're able to make a more informed decision and avoid impulse buying. The 30-day rule isn't just about saving money. It's also about developing a mindset of intentional living. It's about being mindful of our purchases and making conscious decisions that align with our values and priorities. It's about taking control of our finances and living a more intentional life. Rule 2. Practice mindful spending. Practicing mindful spending starts with creating a budget and tracking your expenses. This allows you to see exactly where your money is going and identify areas where you can cut back. From there, you can start to make intentional spending decisions by asking yourself questions like, do I really need this item, or is it just a want? Will this purchase bring me joy and add value to my life? Can I find a cheaper alternative or wait for a sale? Is this purchase in line with my long-term financial goals? By being mindful of your spending, you can avoid falling into the trap of mindless consumerism and overspending. You'll have a better understanding of your financial situation, and you'll be able to make informed decisions that support your financial goals. But mindful spending isn't just about saving money. It's also about finding joy and fulfillment in the things that truly matter. By aligning your spending with your values, you'll be able to prioritize experiences and purchases that bring you happiness and add value to your life. Rule 3. Use the one in, one out rule. This rule is all about maintaining balance and being intentional with our possessions. The idea is that for every new item we bring into our lives, we should get rid of an old item. It's easy to accumulate stuff over time, and before we know it, we're surrounded by clutter and things we don't really need. The one in, one out rule forces us to be mindful of our possessions and encourages us to prioritize what's truly important. This rule not only helps us save money by avoiding unnecessary purchases, but it also helps us cultivate a minimalist mindset. It's about focusing on quality over quantity and being content with what we have. Implementing the one in, one out rule can also help us develop a healthier relationship with our belongings. By regularly assessing our possessions and letting go of what no longer serves us, we create space for new experiences and opportunities. The one in, one out rule isn't just for physical possessions either. We can apply this rule to other areas of our lives, such as our commitments and relationships. By being intentional with our time and energy, we can create space for what truly matters and let go of what doesn't. Rule 4. Learn to cook and meal plan. This may sound simple, but it's one of the most effective ways to save money on a daily basis. By cooking at home and planning out our meals, we can save hundreds of dollars each month. Eating out and buying pre-made meals can be convenient, but it's also expensive. By learning to cook, we can not only save money, but we can also improve our health and develop a valuable life skill. Meal planning is also key to saving money on groceries. By planning out our meals for the week and making a grocery list, we can avoid impulse purchases and ensure that we're only buying what we need. This also reduces food waste, which is not only good for our wallets, but also good for the environment. Cooking and meal planning also allows us to be more creative with our meals and try new recipes. It can be a fun and rewarding experience to experiment with different ingredients and flavors, and it can also help us develop a healthier relationship with food. Learning to cook and meal plan is a small change that can have a big impact on our finances and overall well-being. By prioritizing home-cooked meals and being intentional with our grocery shopping, we can save money and live a healthier and more fulfilling life. Rule 5. Find free or low-cost entertainment. We'll get to that in a second. I have a favor to ask of you. If you like this video so far, please subscribe to the channel. There are many free or low-cost entertainment options available to us, from local parks and libraries to community events and festivals. These options not only save us money, but they also allow us to connect with our communities and experience new things. Another great option for free or low-cost entertainment is to explore the outdoors. Hiking, biking, and camping are all fun and affordable ways to get some exercise and enjoy nature. We can also visit nearby beaches, lakes, and rivers, or go for a picnic in a local park. If we're looking for indoor entertainment, there are still plenty of options that won't cost a fortune. We can visit museums, art galleries, or historic sites, many of which offer free admission. We can also attend free concerts or performances at local colleges or community centers. Finding free or low-cost entertainment may require a bit of planning and research, but it's well worth the effort. Not only do we save money, but we also broaden our horizons and enrich our lives with new experiences and perspectives. Rule 6. Utilize cashback and rewards programs. Cashback programs work by offering a percentage of our purchase price back to us in the form of cash or credits. Many retailers and credit card companies offer cashback programs, and some even offer higher percentages for certain categories, such as groceries or gas. Rewards programs work similarly, but instead of cash, we earn points or rewards that can be redeemed for merchandise, gift cards, or other perks. These programs are often offered by retailers or credit card companies and can be a great way to earn rewards on our purchases. To maximize the benefits of cashback and rewards programs, it's important to do our research and choose programs that align with our spending habits and goals. We should also make sure to pay off our credit card balances in full each month to avoid interest charges and fees. Another tip for maximizing the benefits of these programs is to use them in combination with coupons and discounts. By stacking our savings, we can get the most out of our purchases and stretch our dollars further. Utilizing cashback and rewards programs may require a bit of organization and strategy, but the benefits can be significant. By earning cashback or rewards on our purchases, we can save money and even earn valuable perks and benefits. Rule 7. Negotiate bills and expenses. When it comes to bills such as utilities or cable, it's worth reaching out to our providers and asking if there are any available discounts or promotions. Many providers offer special rates or deals for new customers, but they may also be willing to extend these offers to existing customers who are willing to negotiate. Another strategy for negotiating bills is to shop around for better deals. By comparing prices and services from different providers, we can often find better deals and use these as leverage when negotiating with our current providers. In addition to bills, we can also negotiate expenses such as rent or car payments. While negotiating these expenses may be more challenging, it's still worth considering. Landlords and car dealerships may be willing to negotiate if it means keeping a good tenant or making a sale. To be successful in negotiating bills and expenses, it's important to be prepared and do our research. We should have a clear understanding of our current expenses and what we're willing to pay, as well as any available discounts or promotions. It's also important to be polite and respectful, as we're more likely to get positive results by working together rather than being confrontational. Negotiating bills and expenses may feel intimidating at first, but with practice and persistence, it can become a valuable money-saving skill. By being proactive and taking control of our expenses, we can reduce our costs and achieve our financial goals more quickly. Rule 8. Shop around for insurance. Insurance is a necessary expense in our lives, but it can also be one of the most costly. However, by shopping around and comparing policies, we can often find better coverage at a lower cost. When it comes to insurance, it's important to understand that not all policies are created equal. Insurance providers offer different levels of coverage, deductibles, and premiums, so it's important to review our policies and consider if they still meet our needs. It's also worth considering if there are any bundling options available where we can combine multiple policies such as home and auto insurance for additional savings. To begin shopping around for insurance, we can start by researching providers online or asking for recommendations from friends and family. We should request quotes from several providers and compare them to our current policy to see if there are any better options available. It's important to read the fine print and understand the details of each policy to ensure that we're getting the coverage we need. Another important consideration when shopping for insurance is to review our policies annually. Our needs and circumstances may change over time, and it's important to ensure that our coverage is still relevant and cost-effective. By taking the time to review our policies annually, we can identify any areas where we may be overinsured or underinsured and make adjustments as necessary. Shopping around for insurance may take time and effort, but it can result in significant savings over the long term. By finding the right coverage at the right price, we can protect ourselves and our assets without breaking the bank. Rule 9. DIY when possible. One of the easiest ways to save money with DIY is by doing our own home repairs and maintenance. Basic home repairs like fixing leaky faucets, unclogging drains, and replacing light fixtures can all be done with a few basic tools and some research. By doing these repairs ourselves, we can save money on the cost of a professional handyman. Another area where we can save money with DIY is by making our own cleaning products. Simple ingredients like vinegar, baking soda, and lemon juice can be used to clean our homes effectively and affordably. Plus, making our own cleaning products is often safer and more eco-friendly than using commercial cleaning products. DIY can also extend to our hobbies and interests. For example, instead of paying for a gym membership, we can create a home gym with basic equipment and workout routines. We can also learn to sew our own clothes, make our own home decor, or even brew our own beer. Of course, DIY isn't always the best option. Some tasks require professional expertise, and attempting them ourselves could result in costly mistakes. However, by learning which tasks we can tackle on our own and which ones require professional help, we can save money while still maintaining our safety and well-being. Rule 10. Set achievable financial goals. When setting financial goals, it's important to be specific and measurable. Rather than setting a vague goal like save more money, we can set a specific goal like save $500 per month. This gives us a clear target to work towards and allows us to track our progress. It's also important to set a timeline for achieving our goals. This helps us stay accountable and motivated, as we have a deadline to work towards. For example, if our goal is to pay off a credit card debt of $5,000, we can set a timeline of 6 months to pay it off by making monthly payments of $833. In addition to setting specific and measurable goals, it's important to make our goals achievable. While it's great to aim high, setting goals that are too ambitious can be overwhelming and discouraging. Instead, we can set smaller, more achievable goals that build towards our larger goals over time. It's also important to celebrate our progress along the way. Achieving financial goals takes time and effort, so it's important to recognize and reward ourselves for the progress we've made. This can help us stay motivated and focused on our financial goals. In conclusion, these 10 money-saving rules have the potential to change your life and improve your financial well-being.